Go buy the Red Letter Bible. You're familiar with that?
Yes.
It's a regular Bible, but everything spoken by Jesus is in red ink. Okay, go buy it. It's not very expensive. Just go buy the Red Letter Bible. Do you walk away with Jesus telling you, I'm God, you need to worship me, I'm divine? You don't. You only get that message from other people hinting towards it or explicitly saying it. Does he ever once say, people, you need to bow down, kneel and worship me? He said, and worship the Father who is in heaven. The woman called him good teacher. He says, why do you call me good? It is only the Father who is good. So many times he'll say, my Father who has sent me. Go to Bible.com and look for those words. Sent, my Father sent me. And see how many times he says, I was sent. Just like all the prophets that were sent with a message. Things that say, well, this is an indication that Jesus was God. But look, that's not acceptable. Let's be realistic now.
What about the word Trinity? Is it in the Bible?
No, the word Trinity is not in the Bible. But I'm willing to let that argument slide, okay? They might say, well, the word Trinity is not in the Bible, but there are hints to the Trinity. Look, a hint is not acceptable. If Jesus was the Son of God, sent to die for people's sins, and he should be worshipped, he would have made that message very, very clear. There's no way that you would sit with him and listen to his lectures and not walk away with that message very clearly. You think he would hint to that? Have things like, I am the Word, or I and the Father are one, or in the beginning, or there are three that bear record in heaven, like this is in the beginning of the Gospel of John, which the footnote tells you was added in the 16th century. So this is a lot of times people use, well, there are three that bear record in heaven, but this was added. You look at the footnotes; it's not a secret. It was added later on. I mean, quite recently, actually. So it can't be that the most important message is never clearly spoken about. But here they won't take it literally. For example, John 3:16, right? The God, or Jesus being God's only begotten Son, very popular verse. So the word begotten here is what sets him apart from anyone else, because the believers are children of God, right? According to the Gospel of John. But here, the begotten Son is what makes him separate and apart from everyone else. But we have in Psalms chapter 2 verse 6, God speaks directly to David, and he says, you are my son, this day I have begotten thee.
Now people don't take this literal.
We have the word begotten here, spoken directly from God to David, and yet people don't see him as one of the sons of God. They don't take it literally here, but here they do. But that's not fair, and that's not how it works.
This is